Hi guys, hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 23. It's almost Christmas. I am so excited, and you guys, we're just sitting out of Dunkin' right now. We're waiting for our order. You know, I already got me my Starbies to drink, so we're just getting our food from Dunkin'. I have been MIA for the past couple of days, I know that, and so I thought I would sit down with some breakfast and let you guys know what's going on, because things have happened. It's been crazy, it's been chaotic. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm just surprised I lasted vlogging every single day as long as I did until the inevitable, could not vlog. So we'll talk about that in a little bit, but I sense someone is about to come out to give me my order, and I am terrified to vlog while other people are watching. So I'm gonna very quickly sign off and very quickly come back on when I'm in an apartment alone with the food. All right, see you guys in a sec. Alrighty, you guys, I am back home at my place. We got the goods for breakfast, and I'm actually gonna just eat my breakfast off cam, watch some YouTube, whatever, and then I'm gonna come back on and we are gonna talk, because I know I've been MIA. There are reasons and I want to talk about them because that is what has been going on in life, and that is what these vlogs are. What is going on in my daily life as we are vlogging daily, or trying to vlog daily for the Christmas season. So we're gonna do that. First, I am going to eat my breakfast. You guys, this is so sweet. I looked into my order bag and I was so confused because they have given me, I think you can see it, a free glazed donut. I think it's because I had to wait, which is fine. I didn't wait that long at all. Like literally a minute after I signed off very quickly with you guys, they brought out my order, and that was immediately, like my update was immediately after I pulled into the spot that they asked me to pull into. So it wasn't that long a wait at all, but everyone, like always, whenever they tell me to pull up to the front, they're like, I'm so sorry and all of this, and I'm just like, trust me, I get it. I worked at Chick-fil-A. That was my first job. Trust me, I get it. I worked with kids at a daycare center. Trust me, I get it. So got a Chipotle, I don't know if you can see that, a Chipotle hash brown wake up wrap. Delicious. Every time I go to Dunkin' now, ever since they first came out, best thing that they ever came out with. And side of their amazing hash browns. Come on, Maya. All right, I'm gonna be sitting and chatting for some of this video. All right, see you guys in a sec. Alrighty guys, we are done with breakfast. I got me a little comfy cozy Christmas blanket, and we are ready to sit and talk because I have been MIA and things have happened. So in the best order that I can recollect, because a lot has happened in such a short amount of time, multiple events happened at the same time. So the order in which I say it may not be the exact order of the time that a certain event started, but they were definitely near enough of each other for it to be in this line of events to the best of my recollection. Me talking as if you guys are interrogating me and need this for like court evidence or something. It's not that deep. So, okay. So there are a few reasons why I did not post the following day after the last vlog that I made. And one was, there was just a lot going on. So I, in real time, was filming for Vlogmas, but then also filming for what I call Bookmas, which is on my BookTube channel. And in the bookish community, we have Vlogmas as well. We call it Bookmas. There are many different variations that you could do this. I have in the past, and this time around again, have decided to do the 12 days of Bookmas, but instead of doing it like every other day throughout the month until the 24th or so, I decided I was just gonna do all 12 days back to back to back to back. Well, it turns out one should really bulk film. And I tried to, I really did. There were days where I had sections of time to film, a couple of hours out of a day. Turns out I was just so excited about the video and just so yappy and having such a good time. And also I was so busy that the time that I had to sit and actually talk and yap with someone, it just was something that I just wanted to continue doing. And unfortunately, I only yapped enough for one video, and only for that video, to the point where I also had to yap for Vlogmas, and then I wasn't able to film ahead for Bookmas, and that kind of got me caught up a little bit because some of the editing for some of the videos, they were a little bit more intense than just like sitting down and talking about a book or doing the certain thing for the certain day. So that was something that happened. But then another thing that kind of wormed its way in there was my physical health. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because it's a time and a thing for me, but I have had some pretty big health issue things this year. Recently, actually, as of October, at the very end of October, I had yet another health thing. The symptoms started, I want to say mid-October, early October, and then just kept staying and persisting, which is so much fun. And so it just ended in a big health bomb of needing to go back to the doctor, figuring out what was going on in there, found out, got diagnosed, and the diagnosis is it's just something that I don't really talk about, and only like 4 people in my life know what it actually is, because it was truly that embarrassing for me to talk about. But they know certain things about my health condition, and everyone else knew enough to where they understood, like, I had to stay again with my mom for the treatment because I didn't want to have to put my roommate through the treatment. I never really said exactly to her what it was, but I did say, like, it was enough and very extensive enough to warrant staying at my mom's. And also a lot of this stuff, mind you, it affected the physical health to the point where it hurt to go up 3 flights of stairs. And if I were to do that multiple times, which, you know, I DoorDash after I go to work at Amazon, or I, you know, go out and do certain things for like chores and errands, and then I go back out and DoorDash. So like I'm going up and down these stairs more than once. And at around these times, I could literally only go once, if that, or I was like not getting back up. And it wasn't even for the sake of, you know, not trying hard enough to get back up these stairs. No, like I literally could not, like I just could not move. So yeah, it was necessary to stay in a 1 level. My mom has a 1 level place, and thank goodness she allows me to stay there whenever these physical health things flare up. But let's just say I had a physical health thing in November, and so all of that month I was with my mom. Then we went to Hawaii. Then we started Vlogmas there, of course, and then we came back. And this physical health thing may actually be a sign of potential furthering things. I don't know. Honestly, my doctor and I were working on it. I need to actually sign up for a blood test and get that so that we can get some answers going up in here, because why the heck do I have 2 like really just like honestly scary health things go down in 1 year? Like that should not be happening, like at all. And they take me out. They were like, I was out all of July after I got back from the Stray Kids concert, and all of October. I think literally after the 18th concert. Listen, the concerts mark my physical health things. I can laugh about it now, otherwise I'd cry. But yeah, it's just we're finding out some things about my health that may just be mostly because either 1, I like truly did not know about them, 2, they just manifested, or 3, I have had them but I didn't take the earlier steps too seriously to where now it's like affecting me long term. And it may not even be like a long term, then I heal. I think it's just a long term, this is just how you have to live life. And honestly, you know, it's just kind of how life be. Like, you can be the healthiest person on earth and still get things and sicknesses and stuff. And I'm not saying I'm the healthiest person in the world, far from. Anyone could attest to that in my real life. But like, you know, this is not something that is going to stop me from doing what I love. It's not going to stop me from living. It's not going to stop me from doing the best that I can to stay here on this earth as long as I need to stay here on this earth. You know, and I think there is some comfort sometimes knowing certain things. So I had a physical health thing resurge, kind of. I wouldn't even really say regress because it hasn't fully healed, which again is something that other people have heard, and we're just, you know, the ones who know what's going on, and they're just like, I don't think that's supposed to happen. And I'm like, yeah, I also have this, and this, and my doctor and I are gonna work on it once we get the blood test, but first I need to actually, you know, get the blood test. I have been like pushing it off, sometimes because I literally forget that I need to do it and it hasn't already been done. 2, because I am a literal child and I need someone else to like literally book the appointment for me, and then I'll just go like, just tell me what to do and I will do it. And then 3, I think there is a subconscious thing there where I'm just like, do I really want to know? Because yes, there is comfort in knowing, but then there is just the anxiety of knowing and being like, well, now I have to take responsibility for my actions after that. And I don't know if I want my whole life to be upended by whatever could potentially happen. Yeah, that's kind of what happened there. And then also too, yesterday was really just a day of catching up. I have filmed all of my Bookmas videos. So today I'm actually going to edit one on my computer. The other 2 are on my phone. So after we wrap up here, I'm going to be editing that, and then we're going to be uploading, doing all of the SEO stuff. And then I think I might do the DoorDash shift. Like, I'm trying to talk myself out of it because it's like, yes, do I need the money? Of course. Can I do this shift and have it not ruin anything in my schedule? Yes. But would I also probably be in a better physical and mental state if I just like chilled? Probably. So I don't know, man. You'll see what I choose. But so that's kind of where I've been and stuff with that. Oh, I literally forgot the work news. So my work is gonna be open on Christmas Eve. We're on call literally. We're on standby literally for the 25th. At first, we were told, oh my goodness, there's so much drama here. Well, like drama for other people, not for me. I was sitting back with some popcorn watching everything go down because I was like, what is about to happen? Like, y'all just royally messed up in your communication skills, and now like this is the aftermath, and it's kind of funny. If it was a TV show, I would love this plot, but here's the thing, this is real life. It affects me, and it affects the people that I'm close to and that I care about. So no, I don't like this particular one too much, but I kind of like it a little bit just because I'm like, this is kind of funny. Like, because I already know what I'm gonna do. I already have all of my ducks in a row and things in order, and I'm okay. I truly am. It's funny how this went down, but it's not funny because of how it affects the others. But it is also kind of funny because the outcome is positive for them, but like they're feeling too much a type of way about it. Okay, let me just tell you guys what happened. Okay, so calming down. Amazon, our department was supposed to be open Christmas Eve up until 2 a.m. for the night shift crew on Christmas. No worky on Christmas. That was supposed to be the plan. Well, due to something that literally no one could control, and I get this totally, bad weather. Like, there was some really bad weather in a fair few sites, like enough sites to have an impact, but like not be so detrimental that we're all panicking. Because I feel like if it were more than that, I feel like there would be a little bit more panic, you know? So enough to make us maybe have to stay for Christmas. However, we have been working on the daily for weeks now, trying to catch up and do all of that. So, you know, we're projecting, you know, we're doing the best we can. But there are some packages that were promised by Christmas that need to be delivered by Christmas, and they may not get there by Christmas unless we're open on, guess what day? Christmas. Yeah. So Santa's running a little bit late, okay? At first it was only supposed to be the higher ups, so they didn't tell us anything. Well, last week, at the very end of last week, which was, like the 18th, 19th, we were told we will know more about Christmas later on. Shouldn't be an issue. So, you know, just be on standby. We are on standby. We're trying to communicate. Well, the sites weren't communicating fast enough, apparently. So they had to make some calls because everyone was asking what's going on. Like, we all got to get our Christmas plans together. People got their Christmas plans together, but they were just like, hold up, we need to check. They asked our management. Our management said we should be closed on Christmas. Everybody made their plans. Lo and behold, the freaking next day, what did they tell us? Oh, we might be working Christmas. Like, one would think that the fire alarm went off in our building again with the way that everyone was panicking and talking. It was just like a lot of noise. I have never been so grateful in my life to have chosen a desk in the very back in one of the corners. I love me my corners, okay? And I love being in the back because I can hear everything, but I don't have to participate in everything. And there are some things that one just should not participate in, especially when it comes to work gossip. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to not be inside the gossip and be all of that, but I am a little nosy, so of course I'll take my headphones off just a little bit just to hear everybody and their conversation. I'm like, oh, okay, we're good on processes. All right, headphones back in. I listen to ATs and Stray Kids. Slow it down, make it, you know, just bopping along to my music, having the time of my life. It's a great time. And then I'm also by the lead, so it's a great position to be in. So there's that. Anywho, well, when I tell you, it was a fun meeting afterwards because I walk in, it's 3 freaking a.m. I woke up at 2, all right? Went to bed at freaking like 9:30 p.m., maybe 10. Woke up at 2, got my little butt together, was actually awake this morning, don't know why, walked into work. It was Saturday, by the way. It was Saturday, and I know this because we were having cookie decorating for small group. Directly after that, I was going to go directly after work. It was going to be a great, amazing time, and we were decorating the cookies for Sunday for the carols and cookies little event that our church was having as a church family before the Christmas celebrations and all of the festivities and yada, yada, yada. So I was in a good mood. I walk in. Fires everywhere, everyone talking, and I didn't hear a darn thing because I'm just like, la-dee-da, let me get to my desk. Got to my desk, put down my stuff, la-dee-da, went to go get my water, sat down, yapping. There was a lot of things going on. I put on my headphones and just, you know, spaced. I was spacing. Well, one of my leads comes in a little bit early for her shift, right? She gets in at 4. Technically, she's supposed to be there at 4. She gets in at about like 3:35, 3:40 because she's one of them leads. She's one of them leads that is with her people. She checks her peoples. She makes sure we're all good. Okay, so we're all good, at least I think, until she's taking a little bit longer, I notice. It's about 3:58 right now. Normally, she's by her desk by like 3:45, 3:48 after having chatting and communicating with everybody. So I'm like, lift up my headphones. What do I hear? everybody yelling that we're gonna have to work on Christmas. Now I said, ooh, and I ooh, because so I come from a split family. Okay, my parents got divorced when I was like 16 or so. So I had a split family, split families, split holidays, the tea, all of that. So, you know, I make plans with both of them. So ever since forever, mom has had me for Christmas Eve and dad has had me for Christmas. That's just the thing. I get a text from my dad earlier Thursday, Friday. I don't know, he's getting a hold of me, where are my plans, etc., etc. He tells me, yeah, come over for brunch. I was like, well, okay, I don't think I work Christmas. So I wasn't gonna tell him, hey, I'm on standby, because it really was looking like, oh, we're not working Christmas. Thankfully, my parents they're very chill. Christmas Day is very chill. I mean, and listen, when you gotta work, you gotta work. I get off at 2:30 p.m. regardless. Like, even if I miss the brunch, I'll come over, we'll make cookies, we'll still do all of the presents, it'll be a good time, we'll play games. Like, I don't need to be in the middle of a bunch of people opening my gifts, okay? I don't need to do that. Needless to say, my coworkers are rightfully, in this instance, I think a little annoyed with the communication, because it's like, we were told we're not working on Christmas. Then we're told, oh, by the way, we may be working Christmas, but we won't know. Here's the kicker. We won't know until December 24th at the latest 8 p.m. The latest 8 p.m. What? Because listen, our crew, the ones that weren't there to hear this announcement the other day, we wake up at like 2:30 to get here at 3 a.m. If we are being notified at 8 p.m. about a holiday that we were told we could like sleep in and be with family, we're either dead asleep in bed and won't get the announcement until much, much later into the shift, if anyone comes in at all, and or we're gonna have to cut off our family time a little shorter, and nobody wants to cut off family time, so everyone is freaking out a little bit, and rightfully so, right? Well, our amazing lead that comes in long before her shift starts, literally told us, hey, we don't know anything yet. This was a message that was told later after we all left. Let us just wait and not like rile ourselves up. Right now, let's wait till someone who can, you know, give us some more information comes in. Well, what do you know? One of our managers, who we think knows the information, or who was at least told, like, one would think the communication these days is a little iffy, not gonna lie, though it's understandable. It's like, it's hard to communicate when you're not being communicated with or back, and you have to make a decision, and you have to tell people, and other people somehow magically know what's going on. I don't know how any of these people do be knowing what is going on, because I'm like, I do listen, I am nosy, but like, how do y'all know all of this? Anyway, so a manager comes in who we think will know the situation. He knows less than us. And it's like, bro, either you ain't reading your emails or what. But he also just got in. Like, he walked in to the chaos. I do feel kind of bad. He was just walking in, doing his normal thing, walks into chaos. Everyone be like talking and needed some answers. He hasn't even set his bags down yet. So he hooks up his laptop, puts down his bag, walks right to us, tells us the information that wasn't what it was, and that was not current. And everyone tells him, that is not current. This was updated later. And he's just like, oh. And that's when we all, okay. I literally think I banged my head on the surface of my desk, because I was like, how do you not know? How does our associates know before the managers? And even if it was a difference in shift thing, how are there not emails sent right away? How is there no communication? What is going on? So clearly, either there is a miscommunication amongst the top, as there should be a fix to that, or maybe all of the information that we are getting is very just like on a need to know basis and people just happen to overhear. It's leaning more towards that, okay? Because then another manager comes in later and we all of the shifts that didn't hear it get pulled to the side. And we're told, okay, so here's the tea. I don't know how people found out what or thought about what or how information was relayed, but let me break it down. We're working Christmas. Us, the managers and the leads, everyone else that's a manager or lead is on call. Some associates who are able to work can come in, which is great for the time and a half. I'm going in. I already volunteered. Plus, I already told my dad, I texted him the second that I heard that, and I was like, hey, I'm working Christmas. I get off at 2:30. You know, we'll figure something else out after that because I need the money. Okay, I need to, I mean, my bills are already paid for the end of the month. It's literally, I have to back pay some things for a credit card because I purchased ahead on some stuff. But my money is going to be coming in on, you know, this Friday and then next Friday. And then next Friday is when the card payment is going to be. So all of the money is going to go for that. I'm going to be in Colorado by that time. The new month will restart. I'll probably pay ahead for that trip and that trip only. But I also want to have some extra money so that I'm not paying ahead for what I'm needing, you know, for the week leading up to that, like all of the groceries, all of the gas, all of the whatever. I'm not paying for anything up front. I'm literally only paying for the trip, just like I did with Hawaii. Now that I got that card, that's what that is going to be. If I ever have a trip, that's what's going to happen. Or if I have any sort of other thing that I may need, like right at that moment, and I could just pay off literally a week later with my next paycheck, you know, and just never be behind on that and get my savings together, get my other things together, get my emergency fund together, all of the things. I'm really sounding like I'm sick. I'm not. I have some sniffles, I guess. Okay, so that whole thing. So we're told, okay, you can work Christmas. You don't have to work Christmas, but if you want to, you can. And everyone panicked again because they were just like, wait, but who all is actually staying here? Like, what is going on? I said I was going to. And as everyone had already like polled everybody of who would be here, I might be the only associate that's coming in for Christmas. Maybe, I think there might be 2 or 3 more, but I think I'm the earliest one that's coming in because I come in at 3. So I may be the earliest in. So they felt kind of bad. They were like, I don't want to put any of my fellow coworkers in a bind, but like I have this, and this, and I literally, management and I both are just looking like, be with your family. Because that's what this season is for. Just be with your family. Like I have a great blessing of being able to be with both sides of my family and still being able to work and like work a lot. Like it's fine. Like I truly have, listen, I get it. I even told one of my fellow coworkers this, like I'm young. Okay, I'm young. I'm not the one that has to host. I'm not the one that has to cook or clean. You just tell me a time, I show up, you give me a gift, I give you one of yours, and we're having fun playing games. And then I leave. And you have to clean up the mess. Like, that's just how it be. That's just how it be. Like, maybe someday in the future, I'll understand it. I'll understand the hosting, I'll understand the cleaning, I'll understand the everything else. And listen, I'm going to want the full day off too. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Listen, like if I truly had it off, if I had plans, if I had social obligations, whatever, And it was like all throughout the day, not just like any time of day could work. We were just like kind of going with the flow, seeing what time. And I'm knowing I only have a few hours with you anyway because you're going to be tired, I'm going to be tired. Like we're literally taking this day to rest. You know, then of course I would take the full day off, and no, I would not feel guilty at all. Like, call me rude and uncaring and unsympathetic. I don't care. I put in my due diligence at this job. I requested the time off. I had all these plans in place. Y'all have to deal with whatever's going to go down. And the sites are going to have to deal with whatever's going to go down. Now listen, if it was a state of emergency, if we had promised our customers XYZ and no one was able to come in, yeah, then I would feel bad. But like, other people are able to come in. Management is able to come in. We all don't feel a type of way about it. Go and be guilt-free. So there was a little bit of work drama that happened, and I do feel kind of bad. Like, no one is coming in that doesn't want to, and no one really had anything ruined for them in that way. It was a little stressful in the moment because it was just like, oh, okay, we need to rearrange and do this and that and the third. And I can't imagine with, you know, some of my coworkers had, you know, their kids coming into town. Some of them had their grandkids. Some of them had kids coming home from college. Some of them had just family plans. One of my managers had plans with her grandma, and her grandma were just gonna have a nice little girl stay. I was like, oh yes, absolutely. Hang out at the house, be in your PJs, then go out and do a little shopping, and then come right back home with some hot chocolate, put your feet up on that footstool, and just sit by the fireplace because you deserve it, girl. Like, you know, I can understand where there was some frustration, where there was maybe some sadness, some disappointment, a little annoyance there. Like, I get it. But like, don't stress too much because some of us are coming in. We are totally fine. We're going to have a great day. We're going to get time and a half. We're not going to have much to do. We're going to be watching Netflix and YouTube and all of our different things. We're going to have a lot of delicious food because, bless, we're going to go in our pajamas. We're going to have comfy, cozy socks and blankets, and we're just going to have the time of our life working there. And then we're going to go and be with our families and or go home, curl up, and sleep. And just have a great, amazing day. We might call in the following day, not gonna lie, but the rest of y'all are coming in on the following day. So if you're guilt-free on Christmas, we're guilt-free on the 26th. No, I'm gonna be coming in on both days, but you know, it's a time and a thing, and it's fine. But yeah, that is everything y'all missed during my time away. And I just realized I've been yapping y'all's ears off for a hot minute here. I have a load of laundry that I need to move to the dryer, and I really need to start working on my edits because maybe I'll go on a DoorDash shift. Maybe I will just rest and relax and whatever, but I just want to get that stinking video up and together. So yeah, I think we'll just end this video here. As you guys know what's going on tonight, we got some fun stuff going on. We're gonna go to the World of Illumination lights, so I'll try and video some of that. We're gonna have a nice delicious dinner at my mom's place. It was a fun, amazing little catch up. Thank you guys so much for letting me yap. Don't worry, I'll be vlogging tonight. I will. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. Oh, I forgot to talk about social obligations. Okay, so there were also some social obligations that kept me away as well. There was the cookie decorating, cookies and carols on Sunday, and there might have been something. No, that was Thursday. So I was still vlogging at that point. There was the my mom's work's Christmas party. There was a white elephant, and there was a lot of fun stuff there. There was also a white elephant at my cookie decorating party. I need to show you guys everything that I have been collecting because it's a time and a thing, and it's random, and we love it. So anyways, yeah, that was all of the catch up, and join tomorrow for today and tomorrow. And then we're gonna be exiting this lovely season of Vlogmas. And also, hello and welcome to all of the new people here who have subscribed. Thank you so much. It's been really cool to see growth while I have been just like busy and everywhere on this channel. So I can't wait to see what this new year has to bring. But yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there was just like the longest right outside of my apartment. Apartment life, what you gonna do, baby? Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.